Alright, hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to do a video today. Actually, I have wanted to do a video for a long time. Yesterday's video was just, it is what it is. And I had a different video recorded in case for some reason mail didn't show up. So I put mail in the box early this morning, around 9 or 9:30. I threw in, I think, 4 letters. Autograph requests, and of course none of them came back today. No autographs came in today. I do have one response from somebody who watches the channel. Of course, you're probably familiar with Byron. You've seen his stuff on this channel. I cannot show people's envelopes or addresses because that would not be prudent. But he sent a nice letter here. Let me see if I can find it. I just had it here a minute ago. He was going on about this autograph here, and I believe this is Patty Page signed on. I forgot what this was, but it was kind of interesting. It's got Leone's Italian Margarine or something like that. Marga, not to be confused with MAGA, but Marga. The trad Marga with an it 3.9 something, and maybe it was a restaurant thing. I'm not sure. All brought by Mama Simpson? No, Simply? I don't know. But I believe that's Patty Page right there, a small little cut signature. Gotta see what I'm going to do with that and where I can put that. I can't find the letter right now. And that would have been all, but there was another package which I've since opened, and I knew this was I just absolutely knew this was gonna happen. So I found something on eBay. I said, you know what, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna bite the bullet, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna ask the seller if we could do a discount on it. So I saw what other people were kind of offering, from what I could tell, and then I said, I'm gonna do this, and hopefully, and it worked, and it was great, and the seller accepted my offer right away, and I, as far as I know, shipped it right away. It had an estimate of Wednesday, according to eBay, and then eBay said, or the USPS said, sorry, for the whatever. It's taking longer, but it's on the way to the next destination. It has said that ever since Thursday. So Thursday's come along, Friday's come along, now Saturday's mail has already gotten here. It's absolutely ridiculous. That was from California. I have a package here that came all the way across the United States and got here faster than freaking California. And I had to take the packaging out because I think the packaging smells like cigarette smoke or something like that. And it was really well packed with a lot of duct tape. Unfortunately, I got to do some cleaning because I peeled the duct tape off faster than I probably should have. So it left residue on the back of the item, so now I have to figure out how to clean that off. Or scrape that off, or you get some alcohol and clean that off. I don't know. But anyway, this is really interesting, and it's addition to my sign collection. And I want to say this is 18 by 8. Let me see. I'm trying to smell if there's any, but I think the cardboard kind of smelled. I'm not sure it's because of the sign, but it had kind of a cigarette smell to it, I think. So, let's see. The top is, let's see, the width here is 12, let's put my finger there, 13, 14, 15, 16, okay, 18 by, I want to say 18 by 18. But this is a Wyoming sign. A sign from Wyoming is what they told me, somewhere near Cheyenne. And they said it was from the 1980s. It's really hard to know if that really is because there's no markings on the back of it, absolutely none. Pretty good condition here. A couple little scuffs and little dirt spots there which will clean off here. So that's good. I don't want to take any history off of it here, but anyway, we will get to it here. This is a Business Loop 25. So this is Interstate 25, and I don't know if this is in town or some sort of other kind of intersection or what this is. This could be directly on the highway, on the interstate, or it could be just off of it. So it's what they call a shield sign. Now I'm trying to figure out from the pictures, because I'll show you a picture at the end of the video here, because it's got one large hole right here, like it was, you know, one large hole there. And so hopefully this is all, it looks all legit and everything. And again, sometimes you can never know. But then there's holes mounted all the way around here. Like it was going to be attached, or it was attached to something. You could see, I think you can see little marks, you know, where that was right there, and there. So I believe that's where it was attached. And it may have been already made like this, and then it was modified later on to fit something else there. But it's in a cluster of signs from what I can tell from the pictures online here. And I don't know how long the seller is, but they had a sale on it. So these things are usually close to the $100 benchmark plus shipping. So you're usually about 120, and I was closer to 72 or somewhere in that particular range. I don't know, but I'll just back up here. So I just always wanted one of these. I don't know if it's going to be in this room here or going to be with my other sign collection there. But now I finally have some sort of interstate or freeway sign. That's one of the biggest things I was missing. Obviously, I would like to have, like kind of the more traditional white and black type of signs. And then they have different ones for almost for every different state, and I've seen people collect all those. But that could be very expensive. But seeing as I've been cutting out most of the cards and not buying any 2024 tops, I figured this would be a good one to pick up here. Again, it needs to be cleaned, and I need to throw away that cardboard. And it stunk, so I don't know what happened there. But it did kind of have a cigarette smell to it. It doesn't bother me that much because my grandma smoked, but and I had a few other relatives that did a little bit, but I was just not used to that. And like I said, the sign doesn't smell, so I have a feeling that's probably from the... but anyway, like I said, one of the things I don't like about tape is you can see the residue, the little spots all up and down here, and a line going all the way across here. So that's going to have to do an awful lot of cleaning, which I had not planned on doing here. I just planned on taking soap and water to this and cleaning off some of the dirt there, and because most of the dirt that would be on here by now, if this is from the 1980s, would just be storage dirt, so that is really cool. So I'm happy to have that at least. But my package that I've been dutifully waiting for from California is still not here. So let me know what you've been getting in. The last thing I want to mention, I'll try to find something for you, Byron. I had some other stuff which I since misplaced, but I just might give you just a little miscellaneous package. I watched Geez Mikey's video here on the Burbank Sports Card Show, or wherever he went to. Man, it just makes me miss the old days. When I was a kid, I want to say 8th grade, maybe 9th grade. I don't remember what grade I was in. I was pretty young back then. And I was able to find, some people with vintage cards there, and they would be, anything that was, poor or low grade would be in like $1 or $2 box, sort of thing. I mean, most people, but then shortly after that, it was just like the prices just shot right up, and then everything was unaffordable. And unaffordable so much to the point where most commons-based cards, that sort of thing, they're actually in some cases cheaper right now. And I saw what Mikey was paying. People were kind of like, oh man, I wished I could have been there. I don't have card shows, and as I said before, I haven't been to any kind of I haven't seen physically vintage in like 10 or 15 years. It's been almost that long, well, not quite that long, but it's been a good at least 5 years since I've physically laid eyes on any vintage cards that were something that I could either pick up or afford at a card shop. I just don't see any of that kind of stuff hardly at all. So it's all like, guesswork until it gets here from eBay or COMC. And I was looking at Burbank Sports Cards, and I couldn't find anything. All the previous things that I looked at before either were delisted or not for sale, because I know I didn't buy all those cards from those particular sets or whatever, so I haven't found anything that I really wanted. But anyway, that'll finish off today's video here. Thanks to everybody who sends me well wishes and letters and comments on my YouTube channel. It's just been the last couple of weeks through the mail, it's just been absolutely ridiculously painful. So I'm so glad I got my sign here. That'll keep me not needing to buy anything for quite a while, because that was a little more out of my comfort zone. I usually buy a $70 sign every day. And then thank you for watching. Oh, and I forgot to mention very, very quickly here before I finish the video here. I got a message from COMC, not saying that my order was on time or shipped or anything. They said, sorry, your order is going to be delayed. So, but they nicely credit me. They were going next. If I make an order before May 17th or something, they're going to automatically credit an extra $5 to my account, something to that effect. So at least a positive out of a negative. But that's just the way things are going. I forget what their excuse was, but they said they had more orders than they thought they were going to. So I don't know. I don't understand that, because I think in one of my last videos I said COMC has been very stale. I've not seen any movement on a lot of cards. But maybe at the beginning of the year people just wiped out a bunch of stuff. So who knows? That's all I have for today, and thank you for watching.